Well, hi, everybody. This is John Brody for the Positive Vibes Network, and I'm out here on my terrace during the COVID 19 uh, quiet time at home, shelter at home. Anyway, I don't have my face mask on right now. My daughter made me a really nice one, but I don't have it on right now because I'm not outside. I can't really interact with anybody else. But anyway, I hope everybody's out there is doing well. I just want to let everybody know that we're doing fine down here in South Florida, and I think maybe things are a little less worse here than some other places, mainly because of all the sunshine we've had. It's a little cloudy today, but we've had an awful lot of really gorgeous sunny days, and of course, I think the UV light from the sun definitely kills the viruses, and also vitamin D from the sun is obviously good to help your immune system. So anyway, that's all going on. But other than that, here of course I work for some local magazines, community news magazines, and we're kind of up in the air right now, not knowing exactly what's going to happen for future issues because obviously a lot of advertisers, there's really not much need for them to advertise, particularly restaurants and stuff like that, since they're mostly closed right now. And right now it's still pretty TBA as to when they're going to open up. But anyway, we've been trying to do some things to have fun down here and spread the positive vibes. And a couple of things I did is I did do a lot of work on my reggae website, rossjohnmon.com or radioreggae.com. Post a lot of great music up there that I haven't gotten to do previously just because of time constraints. I have a lot of time right now, a lot of free time to do that. So I've been doing that. Also, I'm going to be, I think, helping my good buddy Dr. Diamora with Amora Regenerative Medicine post some of the things he's got going on. He's hopefully by later this week he's actually going to have some of the antibody tests available, which will, I believe, let people know if they have immunity to the COVID-19 virus, or at least a little bit more about their personal status and how they might be able to interact with other people. So anyway, I actually hope all of you are out there doing well, and I would just like to encourage you all to think about how what's going on right now we could use to make some changes in how we go forward and with our civilization worldwide, really, but particularly in this country. I think it gives us an opportunity to appreciate how interacted, how close we all are, and how much we interact with each other and are dependent on each other. Not only is this a virus that can spread regardless of race, creed, color, income level, doesn't really make much difference. You still can be susceptible to this virus and suffer from it. So, all I can say is we really should realize that we have a lot more similarities between us than we have differences. And we're going to celebrate those differences and capitalize on how they can be able to work for all of us. So one of the things that's come out of this is obviously right now people have no problem seeing the need to help others have and so anyway, that's up in the air, but I think that we ought to really think about how we can better make sure that everybody is taken care of in this society. We're a very wealthy country, one of the wealthiest countries in the world, and we should be able to make sure that all of our citizens at least have a decent life, a comfortable, reasonably comfortable life, and an opportunity to have some personal satisfaction. If you have the resources, you can do that. I've been contributing actually to several organizations online. They've had a wonderful amount of live concerts on almost every night. Recorded, of course, not actually live. Well, some have been live from different musicians' living rooms, and they always offer. Most of them are free, but you have an opportunity to donate to either the crew of the band or music organizations that help take care of other musicians and people that may need help in this difficult time. And so I've been trying to make some contributions there too as a way of paying for the great enjoyment I get out of listening to these live concerts. And so other than that, I guess what I really think is I'm trying to think of how ways that I can reinvent my own life, to do better. For a long time, what's really been most important to me was thinking about ways that I could contribute to helping others have happier, more fun, productive lives. Mostly more fun. Because I really think that's the key. We're here for a few short years in the span of creation, and I think we're here to be adventurers. I launched a website, Time Space Adventures, and that's what really all it's about. It's about making your life an adventure. And let's swing this camera around. Oh, come around, turn around here. That's a little better. Oh, yes. Making your life an adventure. And the reason why I think it's great to treat it that way is because if you're playing an adventure game, say an adventure video game, and you run into a challenge like a threatening illness, well, you take it as a challenge and you take it as something to overcome, something to find a way around, a workaround, to use your inspiration, vision, creativity to come up with a solution for the problem and move on to better days. And really, life is like that too. There is no, you can't really do anything wrong. The only thing wrong you can really do is not pursuing hope, not pursuing a vision for where you want to go, for not being optimistic about the possibilities for you achieving things that are important to you. And those things should be really things that you desire, not necessarily just money. I mean, money is great, and a great place to live, a great car, all those things are very important, but it really should be things that give you real satisfaction. In other words, the reason why most people are interested in having more money is for freedom, personal freedom, the ability to do what they want to do and not feel a slave to a job or a time or a virus. And that's what we're really all looking for. And I think that part of that, so much of that, comes down to the attitude you have about life. So again, I would recommend. I would love it if everybody would go to timespaceadventures.com. You actually get their shortcut is launchtsa.com. And I posted a bunch of ideas there. I know many of you are already familiar with my ideas on some of my ideas anyway on life and the possibilities and the fact that hope and optimism and a positive attitude are probably the most important things you can bring to each day. As a little tip, I get reminded of this over and over again. I think the most important thing you can do is, instead of sitting around feeling sorry for things you think are going wrong in your life, spend time every day focusing on the things that you appreciate. Like for me here, I feel very lucky because here I'm in this. I can swing the camera around a little bit so you can see, but it doesn't want to be cooperative. But anyway, it's a very lush tropical vibe down here in South Florida. We're in Pembroke Pines now. We were in Davie for years, and it's a wonderful tropical climate. Today, starting to get warm. We're getting into the full spring weather, and but it's been beautiful and breezy every day, and I love that tropical breeze blowing, and it's just very pleasant. I was sitting out here last night, and it was quiet, and just some birds and a few night sounds and the rustle of the wind through the trees, and I just kind of marveled at how spectacular it was and how beautiful it was, and I think that all of us can do that. Obviously, getting out in nature. One of the worst parts about this whole coronavirus deal is that for so many of us, it's keeping us locked up in our homes and can't get outside. And to me, one of the most balancing things and uplifting things you can do is to get out in nature. One of my favorite places down here is Flamingo Gardens, and my daughter Stephanie gave me an annual membership to Flamingo Gardens this year. And before they closed it due to the virus and concerns about that, I used to try to get over there at least once a week, and just spend a couple of hours walking around in the gardens and amongst the trees. It's energizing. I always had a sense of it clearing my head, and I think that if you can do that, if you can find a place where you can get out around some trees and plants and stuff like that, and just soak up their energy, they'll help balance you. And but even simpler than that, if you just, of course, I recommend everybody should be meditating at Chopra.com. Deepak Chopra has a great 21-day meditation program up there about hope in troubled times, and it's excellent. All of his programs have been excellent. It's free. There's no cost to it. Just go to Chopra.com and sign up for it. The current 21-day program just finished, but it's going to be up for another 21 days so that other people that missed it can get a chance to try it out. That will do a lot to help you feel better and help you get more enjoyment and less anxiety, less concern, less fear, which is what it's really all about. Because as long as you can maintain hope, then your attitude can stay good. You will not miss opportunities when they come along because you'll be ready for them. And plus, you'll be just sending out positive, upful, happy vibrations to everyone around you, which of course is key because we all interact with each other. None of us are by ourselves here. Every thought you send out sends out vibrations to the whole universe, and obviously it's going to affect those closest to you most powerfully. But you can be a big factor on helping other people have more satisfying and enjoyable lives. And a big part of it is really just you being the best you can be. If you can, focus again on the things that you appreciate and are thankful for, and not spend any time talking about or worrying about the issues, the things that aren't right. Let other people know how appreciative you are. Let other people know how appreciative you are of them, and try to see them as the unique individual spirits that they are, and give up judgment as far as criticizing them, or feeling that they should be doing something different than they are doing. Maybe they should, maybe you think they should, but the point is celebrate who they are right now and try to see them and appreciate them as a unique, eternal spirit that you're adventuring with, a character in your adventure story that you have. And what's your role? Your role is to take advantage of what you can learn from them and offer them whatever assistance and encouragement that you can give them. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off now. I may make some more. I did want a little way to say hi to everybody, all my friends and family out there, and people up. So many of them are further away up in New Jersey and Connecticut and stuff like that, and California. But anyway, I want to wish you all. I wish you all happy days. Encourage you to be positive. If you like reggae music, go to rossjohnman.com and tune into some of the great music I've posted up there. LaunchTSA.com for some other ideas that hopefully you might find helpful. I don't know. Again, my main thing is I think we should try as much as possible to treat life as a fun adventure. Yes, there will be challenges, but they are not punishments. None of the challenges you come across are punishments. They're all opportunities. Opportunities for creativity, for inspiration, for growth, mentally, spiritually. So don't let them slip by. Stay focused on where they can take you and not where you are. Don't ever focus just on where you are. Focus on where you want to go. Focus on who you want to be. Focus on the best person you can be, and how you can most contribute to helping everybody else have a better day. So with that, positive vibes to all of you. My love, caring, a little virtual hug to everybody, and a smile. And thank you for being you. Thank you for being part of my adventure, and I'm very happy to be part of your adventure. Hopefully, we can each contribute some good things to each other.